let's go to Super Bowl 59, right? I got to go back to some previous history with you because last year you said Saquon Barkley is, quote, dead to me after he left the Giants to go to the Eagles. However, I want to let the people know the truth. You did clarify, saying the comments were tongue-in-cheek. Could you elaborate on your current relationship with him, your feelings about his success in Philly, and whether or not are you rooting for him in this big game at all? I would think not because you're a Giant, but
I
are you
I've
rooting
been
for him?
I've been lucky enough that our crew at CBS called multiple Philadelphia Eagles games, and so Andrew Catalon and Jason McCourty and AJ Ross and I got to sit down and chat with Saquon. And one of the things I conveyed to him, and he knows and understands, is I respect the hell out of him as a player. He's a great kid too, by the way, which makes it hard to root against him. But yeah, everything that I do on my radio show, it is kind of tongue in cheek. We're an entertainment show, and it's interesting because as the season went on, Saquon started taking tongue in cheek shots at the New York Giants with his sleep commercials and some of these other things that are going on. I think sometimes we as fans take a sport entertainment a little bit too seriously and think it's always personal. Sometimes it is, but a lot of times it's not. It's just a bit you're putting on. Now, with that being said, I can't tell you how exciting it was to watch him, not as an Eagle, but just as a former running back, watching him do the things that he did on the field. A lot of that was due to their offensive line. I mean, they got three Pro Bowlers up there, and their left tackle, Jordan Mailata, who missed some time, didn't make the Pro Bowl, but he was an All-Pro, as one of the best tackles in the game. And so much of it is determined by those guys up front, as we were talking about with the Giants. But I also think Kellen Moore has been a great asset in the diversity in the ways that they get him the football, both in the run game and in the pass game. And let's face it, like if you followed Philadelphia sports for the last couple of years, as good as they've been, they're always in the postseason. This is their second time in the Super Bowl. There was always like something off, right? There was always this strife that seemed to exist in the locker room or between Nick Sirianni and some players or the fan base. Saquon Barkley, as we knew, because he was the same character with the Giants, calmed all of that, right?
Mm.
His locker room presence is, I think, what the Giants missed most this year. And I think it's what the Philadelphia Eagles benefited most from. And it's why they're right back into the Super Bowl.